Hey guys, Venixk here, back with more Persona 4 Golden. So last time we're at the end game now. So today I just need to go and talk to everyone, talk to all my friends, everyone I
Senpai.
maxed out my social links with. I need to talk to. Oh, Senpai, where are you going? I came to see you. What's up, Rise? Senpai, no, it's like you came to say goodbye. Well, yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm not planning on letting this be the last time we meet. It does make me sad, though. I told you before, right? I'm returning to showbiz, starting in spring. I went to voice training today to prepare myself for that. You see, I'm re-debuting myself with a new album. I'm writing all the lyrics myself. Well, I got a D in composition, so they aren't exactly masterpieces. But you know, a lot of stuff happened while I was on break. Yeah, you almost got killed. I made friends, deer friends, pigeon friends, squirrel friends. I'm a Disney princess. I want to express that to everyone who will listen. My deepest feelings in my own words. I'm scared. I'm scared putting the real me out there for people to see. But I can't give in to that fear, right? I work hard for all my fans out there. I'm going to make a huge comeback. So wish me luck. Of course, man. Thanks, Senpai. I know you'll be watching me on the other side of the camera. I'll keep thinking that way as I work. Be a close bond between yourself and Rise. I look back in Junes now and I feel all these good memories of us. Oh, maybe I'll offer to appear in a commercial for Junes. Then you'll all remember the times we had every time you see it. Then we'll all feel a bit lonely afterwards, huh? Senpai, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll say goodbye and I won't cry. Liar! So glad the fog's gone. Yeah. I mean, it's still foggy over in the other world, but it's a clear blue sky over here. We can see you off on a happy note. Well, see you later. Today! Oh, Sensei! Where are you going? Are you here for the Topsicles too? No. Well, you're too late. All the town's Topsicles are safe inside my belly! I should have left some for you. Yeah, no shit. Since you're leaving and all, I'm going to stay here for a while longer. The fog on the other side still hasn't cleared up. I'm glad I met you. You and Yosuke, Nanan-chan, Yuki-chan, everyone else. You're my life. Thank you, Sensei. I love you. Aw. Rise had a much longer one than Teddy. Now, to be fair, Teddy you are guaranteed to do. He's the only person you're guaranteed to have a maxed out social link with. Which is interesting. Ah, Marie, I actually don't know what you say, because you're new. You're leaving, aren't you? Leaving me behind. Stupid liar, blockhead! Didn't want you to save me, and you did, and now you're doing this? I'm going to be lonely. Marie, we'll meet again. Of course you will. If we weren't going to meet again, I wouldn't let you go. Hey, I went out and got something to eat by myself. Those steak thingies, skewers, whatever they're called. I can walk around town, even without your help. The bond between us has connected me to this world. It's kind of lonely, but I'm going to explore the town without you. Not scared anymore. If I don't take any steps forward, I won't learn anything. I'm going to find out more and more about this outside world. And next time you come, I'll be showing you around. Marie's acting proud. You feel a tight bond between you and Marie. You're going to say goodbye to everyone else, right? You're always like that. I'll see you again. Thank you. Aw. What happened to the fox? Arr! I still can't get over the fact that everything's gold-plated here. Tatsushimi Shrine. The shrine seems to be prospering as some objects are shimmering with the golden sheen. You don't see the fox. Perhaps it left.
What's a young man like you doing in an old place like this? This place was bustling with visitors not too long ago, but these days you see less and less. Heard the town was considering tearing the place down because someone stole money from the offertory box. Also heard some fox had taken up a home here and they were going to haul it off to an animal shelter. Oh shit. Too many rumors these days. remember that one about how the fog was making everyone sick. Or the other one, what was it called? Midnight Radio? Oh, darn kids at their midnight radio. Some of us are trying to sleep. That was popular with the kids, right? My grandson and his friends were all into it. Funny, I remember something kind of like that happening when I was a kid too. Wonder who starts these rumors. Oops, I almost forgot. I was supposed to pick up some juice for my grandkid.
Okay. You wondered the fox was taken to an animal shelter, as the old man said. You decide to leave the shrine. Aww. You feel a presence watching you. Arr! Wait, what? Why is it... There's 2 foxes. Why is there 2 foxes? Oh, that's why. Baby foxes. Oh, it's adorable. They have their own little aprons. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, tempted to take screenshots. I have a friend who likes foxes. The fox family seems to be welcoming you. They look like they're doing fine. The fox's happiness reminds you of the close bonds you share with it. Okay. Like, oh, they're so cute! Okay, so now I need to... Who else was there? There's just there's Sexy Nurse and Abandoned Housewife. And also, I could technically go to the Velvet Room if I had maxed out Elizabeth. Elizabeth? Margaret? One of them's a Persona 3 character. I always forget which one. I talked to Yukiko there. Let's go to the hospital first. Inaba Municipal Hospital. You overhear 2 nurses talking. Have you heard about Iwahara-san? They seem to be talking about Sayoko. That was convenient. She joined some volunteer organization and went to Africa. Africa? I never thought she'd be the kind of person who'd go there. Well, she seemed to be taking her job very seriously towards the end of her time here. She even studied during break. Do you remember when we were talking about the rumors on the Midnight Channel? She wasn't interested at all. Oh, I remember those rumors. Not that I know where they started. But yeah, now that you mention it, Uyara-san was never around when we were chatting about them. She was studying for some foreign language, wasn't she? She was trying to learn English and some African languages. She read a lot of medical books too. I see, but why Africa? Why'd you join the volunteer organization? What's the point? Let her marry a guy, raise kids, and be an ordinary housewife. That's why I used to think too, but watching Uyara-san kind of made me feel different about it. She did seem to have a boyfriend though. Very young one too. Oh, it must have been that kid who was working her part-time. I don't know details, but he seemed to really mean something to her. She once told me that she was trying to do her best to live up to him. Do her best, huh? Feel like I have to try harder too. Hi, I'm right here. Yeah, I'm sorry to see where she was coming from. Thank God neither of them saw me. That would have been awkward. Let's go to the hill overlooking town. Why would she be here, though? I don't know. Don't question it. It's a Tuesday. Normally she's only here on the weekend. Whatever. Hey, it's you, mister! Mr. Venixk. Well, coincidence. Yuta and I just randomly decided to come here today. Is this fate? Aries smiles brightly. Let's play, mister! Hey, don't be selfish, Yuta. I want to talk to Mr. Venixk too. Yuta, fuck you. Talk with Aerie. Is it a grown-up conversation? I'll go play over there then. Let me know when you're done. He's a little selfish, but he does actually care about the feelings of others. By the way, you know how the criminal behind those incidents got arrested? I was afraid because everything about the case was so mysterious, and the awful fog didn't help either. When I heard the culprit was arrested, the first thing that came to my mind was about Yuta. You know, I like how they don't actually mention that the culprit was a police officer. I feel like that'd be bigger news. Like, that would be important. And then people would be like, yeah, you know that cop that got caught that was murdered people? Yeah, fucked up. It's like no one's talking about that fact. Oh well. Yuta's safe now. I felt so relieved. I can now understand what it means by the life of a parent revolves around their children. I just want my kid to grow up to be a kind person. That's really all I want, all I ask of Yuta. Life is not only about yourself. There are always other people around you, so your life will affect their life. So I want you to become the type of person who can empathize with someone else, understand their situation. I believe that being kind to others will satisfy one's own heart.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for everything. You changed my entire life. I never really thought about my life in the past. I thought I'd be okay if I could enjoy the moment. I'd just spend the rest of my life killing time. But now I see things differently. Having Yuta with me every day, laughing together over small things, I feel alive. Aww. I'm glad I'm a mother. Ugh. Eri smiles brightly. You feel a close bond between Eri and yourself. I have to go now. I promised Yuna we make spaghetti and meatballs together tonight. Goodbye, Mr. Venixk. I'm glad I met you. Bye-bye. Where's Naoto? I didn't see Naoto here, so she... Oh, she's probably on the beach side. Not beach, riverside. The Amagi Inn. Welcome to... Oh. Venixk, that's right, you're leaving tomorrow. Thanks for coming to see me before you leave.
I'm very happy.
Aw. I friend-zoned you. I was thinking of spending today as just another day. Helping with the housework, taking a long bath, going to sleep. So I can say goodbye without crying. Well, I failed miserably. I kept thinking about you. And on top of that, here you are right in front of me. You're not helping at all. You're so mean. Aw. That's it. I'm leaving town with you tomorrow. I was like, what? JK, for now. You know, after I decided to stay here and become the manager, I realized how afraid I was. Whether I can meet all the responsibilities. Whether I'll be able to support the whole staff on my own. Never thought of things like that. But I've made my decision. Now I have to make an honest attempt of it. I'll do my best to overcome the fear. And you'll be in my heart while I do, Venixk-kun. Aw, I friend-zoned you. We'll be together even when we're apart. I promise I won't turn away from my problems and fears. I'm going to meet every challenge head-on, no matter how hard it seems. Remember what Amino Sagiri said?
If mankind so wishes, I will return at any time.
How's my impression? It's not what I wish for. I'll face myself no matter what happens.
Thank you.
Thank you. Arigato. You'll forever be my precious friend. Good. Good, you learned, Yukiko. Friend. Friend zone. Oh, well, I should get back to work.
I'll see you later.
Bye-bye. Let's see. Naoto. First floor hallway. School. Okay, see, I was expecting her to be on the floodplain. And then I still need to talk to Dojima and Nanako. I guess it makes sense that this is where I would meet up with the... There's quite a few social links in here, actually, that I didn't bother doing. Like, I would have been here, the Moon Arcana girl. There was the Hanged Man Arcana, which I didn't even start. Strength and Sun were here. Oh, Senpai, do you have business at school too? Oh, that's right, you're leaving tomorrow. Saying goodbye to your teachers. No. Having a last look at the school, huh? Can I come with you? This town has become so peaceful.
Oh,
Well, not that I'm disappointed. It's just that, for me to remain here without you or a case to solve, I feel somewhat listless. I know this sounds awkward, since we've already discussed it before and came to a satisfactory conclusion, but the reason for me being here has nothing to do with the case. Perhaps it's your departure that's making me lonely.
I apologize.
I'm sorry. I'm making trouble for you. I appreciate it though, man. I told myself many times that nothing will change, even if we're apart. But I couldn't convince myself of that after all. I'll remain here in Inaba, senpai. Of course, from time to time my services will be required elsewhere. But Inaba is my hometown now. I want to treasure the precious time I've spent with you, solving the case together. The Midnight Channel, Personas, Ameno Sageri. My duty is to stay here and get to the bottom of these mysteries. To be honest, the thought of it makes me a bit lonely. Please don't forget your time here. And don't forget about me. Please remember the time we spent together, when I confessed my love for you, when you accepted me for who I was. Aww, you feel a solid bond between you and Naoto. I'll be at the station tomorrow with the others, so this is our last chance to talk, just the two of us. No, of course it won't be. I can go visit you any time, and vice versa. Senpai, don't you have other farewells to say? Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. I'll see you tomorrow. Can I just hang out with you, Naoto, please? Dojima and Nanako. Go back home, got it. I think these are the last two. Oh, they're right here. Big brother. Okay.
Hey!
Hey! How are the goodbyes coming? Did you see all your friends? Not all of them? I'm confused. I'm going to save? Because if I mess up here, I actually skip a large portion of the game. So I'd rather not do that. So I'm just gonna make a quick save. Okay, now we'll talk. You look a lot more mature now. I'm not sure why we came all the way out here to have this conversation, but sure. We've only been together for about a year, but kids grow up surprisingly fast. Nanako, you remember what we promised?
I don't want to. Take care of yourself, big bro. Don't get sick.
You too, Nanako.
Yup.
Oh, don't look so sad, Nanako. We're all family, remember? Doesn't matter if we're apart. We can see him when I get a vacation. Then we can talk about everything that's happened since we last saw each other, right?
Big bro. Will you remember me?
Of course I...
It's a promise.
Aw, come on, don't cry. Oh,
Not crying.
oh well. I guess all kids end up being pushed around by their parents. Same goes for you, Venixk. It wasn't all that long, all things considered, but I did enjoy your time here with us. Really do think of you as part of my family. Family. I'm surprised my sister's kid would turn out to be such an upstanding young man. Ha ha. She's a bit of a bitch. Give Nanako a call sometime when you have a spare moment. And you're welcome to come visit us anytime. I'll leave your room just like it is. Completely empty because you're taking all your stuff with you. This is your second home, you know. You feel spellbound between Dojima and Nanako and yourself.
When I grow up, I want to marry you, big bro.
No. You're such a stud. But seriously, I'll kill you. Sure, Nanako, if he's still available by the time you're an adult. That'll be a long time, won't it? Right? Dojima smiles, but he's looking straight into your eyes and doesn't seem to be joking. By the way, have you said goodbye to everyone yet? You still have a lot of time today. Why don't you go around Inaba and see everyone who will miss you? Besides, I don't think you've really had the whole peaceful small town experience while you were here. Now that I think about it, that case began shortly after you arrived. It finally ended a few months ago. Basically, all happened while you were here in Inaba. I guess it's just coincidence. Not as though you assumed it was me the fourth few months. And we should get going. We'll be going home too. You have said goodbye to all the people you have formed close bonds with. You should return to your house. No. Because here's the thing. There's still some questions. Why did everything seem to start when we showed up? Why is the fog still on the other world? Where do we even get our powers from? You should have no worries. Oh, God. I'm choking up again. God, I love this game. You should have no more reason to come here anymore. Might as well stop by the food court one last time. Enter. See, now, if you had at any point you said the wrong answer there, you immediately go to the credits. Or, well, the end scene, then credits. The usual food courts. This is where you had spent so many afternoons going over the case with everyone. Just sitting here brings back a lot of memories.
Huh?
Sup?
What a coincidence! It must be destiny!
Oh, so you guys came here too!
Yukiko, weren't you just working at the inn?
It's our very own special headquarters. There are so many memories here.
Yo there, Senpai. I thought you'd be here.
We had a feeling we'd run into everyone if we came here.
We were planning on seeing you off at the station tomorrow, but I was feeling too restless, so I decided to come here.
Well, since we're all here, why don't we have something to eat?
Ooh, let's have steak! Steak! And make Yosuke pay for everything!
Will you shut up about your steaks?
I like steak. Talkie, talkie, talkie. Ha 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 ha. Laughter. You reminisced with the others.
I really had fun in this world.
Dude, your whole existence is about fun.
Pretty much.
Well, what we've gone through wasn't all fun and games. But I gotta say, I've never felt so fulfilled in my life.
It seems we've been working on this forever, but at the same time, it felt like it went so fast. We won't ever gather here again like this, or tear our hair out trying to solve the mysteries.
And there's always next time, Chie.
Even if we wanted to talk about it all, there were so many extraordinary things that no one would believe us.
Well, there are a few people that will believe you. You might have even met a few. Persona 3 characters.
Come to think of it, for me, I think it all started when Chie told me about the Midnight Channel.
I think I heard about it from her too. How did you learn about it, Chie?
I guess it was just a random rumor. A lot of girls were trying it out.
Huh. I wonder how it started then.
Who knows? Maybe someone accidentally came across it?
The Midnight Channel. You know, that really was the cause of everything.
The music dropped, so now you know it's serious.
I mean, the fog lifted after we caught Adachi, but there's still a lot of stuff that isn't clear yet.
See, I'm being silent because I don't want to commentate, because this is all, like, really important and cool conversation. And, like, I just want to listen. But I'm doing a show.
It's still foggy over there, too.
Yeah.
Some weird guy might use it to do bad things again.
Didn't that Amino something monster say it granted us power?
I bestowed power onto those who could brave the hollow forest. In other words, he gave the power to enter TVs to those who awakened to their persona ability, so that he might use us as pawns to enact his scheme.
Hey, that reminds me. Didn't your hand suddenly slip into the TV even before anything happened to you?
Yeah, like, at the very beginning of the game, I ended up pretty much punching my TV in the house.
Does that mean you're an exception? Well, wait, then what about Adachi and Namatame? Those two could go inside TVs before all this stuff about personas, right?
What? Then Senpai and the other two could do it for some other reason?
Right, since I took Chie and Yosuke in there and they got their personas and that gave them the ability, and everyone else was thrown in there, where did my ability come from?
There must be something you're not remembering. Anything come to your mind, Senpai?
Well, there is one thing that I purposely didn't say anything about all the way back in episode 1. You're the only exception. You had the power to enter the TVs before your persona awakens. And the same goes for Adachi and Namatame. You remember that Nanako gave you something this morning as you were about to leave. Which they didn't really show, but you did get a letter.
A letter? Hey, this better not be another warning.
I did mention that Nanako had a letter in her hand last episode, but I guess she handed it to you, but whatever. The sender is listed as Adachi.
Huh? This is from jail?
Why did you not see who sent you the letter?
It's from Adachi.
I'm sure you're surprised to get this letter out of the blue.
A little!
I'm writing this because there's something I need to tell you.
Okay.
Ever since I made it out alive, there are some things I understand now. It's true that my game's over.
Yeah.
As you all insisted at the time, I'll abide by the rules of this world. But as long as I'm in stir here, I can't clean up after myself. So I hope this will give you something to think about regarding this case. There's still this feeling I can't shake. It's about how it all started, about that midnight channel. Now I remember, someone told me about it when I first came to town, before I heard the rumors at the station.
Oh?
And I was intrigued when I noticed that something similar was written on Namatame's reports as well. But I can't remember who it was that told me. Since Namatame and I both gained our power after coming to Inaba, I have a feeling that has something to do with it. I don't know if any of this will be useful or not, but I hope it can help somehow.
The letter from Adachi ends there.
It's not very helpful to know that he can't remember who it was.
I'm not sure how to put it, but I kinda know the feeling. It's like... I don't know how to say this. Like something's connecting all these things. Something beyond what we can see. That world, the Midnight Channel, the ability to enter TVs, they all feel like separate things. You know what I mean? First the rumors, then the serial murder, followed by us deciding to investigate the case. If they all really were separate, they wouldn't fit together like this, right? There has to be some kind of conductor behind everything.
It was Igor. No.
So you think the person Adachi mentioned, the one who told him about the Midnight Channel, is that conductor?
So now here's the thing. I honestly can't remember who the first person who told us about the Midnight Channel was. Because that was back in June when I first started playing this game, and it's April right now. It's going to be May when this video comes out. It's been literally 11 months. I don't remember.
Did I strike gold again? It's seriously just something that popped into my head!
Yeah!
Senpai, is there anything like that you can think of?
The power to earn TVs where everything about this case started. You learned about the Midnight Channel from Chie a few days after coming to this town where she told you the rumor. But Adachi Namatani heard about the Midnight Channel from someone immediately after coming to this town. When you think back, you feel as if something happened to you as well upon your arrival here. There is something.
We were involved in a murder case last year, which we succeeded in solving. But the monster we fought last said we did well in playing our parts. Perhaps this means Adachi and Namatame were players as well. Could it be that from the beginning, this serial murder case was merely a portion of a much larger scheme? And none of the people who were directly involved in the case ever suspected it.
Hey, this scheme. Could it be the whole thing about filling both worlds with the fog and turning mankind into shadows? So someone was behind the scenes watching us, the culprits, and maybe even that monster.
Yeah.
And he manipulated Adachi and Namatame at the very beginning so everything would come together perfectly?
I mean, it's probably the most convoluted plan ever. But sure, you get 1 in 10, Yosuke.
Let's go out into town. We might find something. Although, you may be the only one capable of noticing it.
With my special eyes.
Please contact the rest of us should you come across anything.
Got it, group text.
We can't say our goodbyes tomorrow with this hanging over our heads. Let's go figure this out.
Who could have given you the initial spark for this power? The one you met immediately after coming to town. In any case, you need to see them and confirm the truth. I mean, technically we saw Marie first. And then, like, Dojima and Nanako. But no. The person we saw. There you guys are. Nanako, don't do it! Oh, what's up? Oh,
did you already meet all your friends?
Oh. I want to talk to you.
What's this all of a sudden?
You asked Dojima about the first day you arrived in town.
The day you first came to town?
Yeah.
Let's see. We were the first ones to greet you, right?
Technically, Marie was, I think.
Did we stop somewhere on the way home? I'm pretty sure Nanako and I left home that afternoon, picked you up, and came straight back. Now that I think back to that night, I was called back to work as soon as we got home, so I couldn't talk much. And the very next day, those strange murders started.
That's probably why you suspected me.
Sheesh. Lots happened since then. It's been one heck of a year, hasn't it?
Hey, big bro. On the first day, didn't we stop at that place?
Yes, that place.
The gas station. I used the bathroom there.
You have really good memory, Nanako. I'm
When
impressed.
I got back to the car, you were talking to the weird attendant.
The weird attendant?
Yeah, when I first met you, I remember the gas attendant because he was weird.
Okay.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I filled the tank before we went home, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember you talking to the attendant there. I didn't remember seeing him much before, so he stuck in my mind.
Huh.
But I don't know about calling him weird. It wasn't like he looked or acted funny. Yeah. Come to think of it, I never saw that guy again.
That's weird.
It wasn't really that the attendant looked weird. But after you talked to him, you looked sick, big bro.
I looked sick?
Don't you remember? I asked you on the way home. Are you car sick? You said you were okay, but that attendant, he was just a little scary for some reason.
Well, I didn't know about that. But honestly, I'm surprised you're asking all these questions. I thought you came here just to reminisce. So, why are you looking for the person you met first? Is something going on with that attendant? Do you know him?
It might be important.
I see. Well, just remember that you leave tomorrow. I don't know what you're up to, but you should come back home early. There are some dark clouds on the horizon. We might get some rain soon.
Yeah, wait for me.
Okay.
Okay.
The first place you stopped when you came in town was the gas station. I like how it actually got a bit darker because time is progressing. That's cool. Do I need to talk to Igor?
Welcome to the Velvet Room. How may I help you? You have solved the mystery and deflected the disaster that so nearly fell upon you. Is there something else beyond this you need our assistance with?
There's one last thing.
Intriguing. So, is there still something that leaves you unsatisfied? What may that be? Well then, let's take a look and see what it is you might be sensing.
God, Igor, you're so creepy. I love it. It's just the fact that Igor's a good guy, but he's so creepy looking.
Wow. That's a lot.
What is it?
Ah, this is a surprise. These are shards of power, allowing one to see through to the truth of things without being swayed by hollow rumors. Interesting.
Is it my determination?
Indeed, you have come here today for a reason. Then I shall play my part as well. That is a crystal of power, which you have nurtured through your journey.
Could you have come up with a slightly better name than Crystal of Power?
An orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
I don't remember this at all, but sure. I'll take it. I'll take it. You obtained the Orb of Sight.
Hey, I remembered something about myself.
Cool.
I was born a long, long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away?
I was the unconscious wish shared by people's minds.
How does that explain a comb?
To protect the world of man.
From devastation.
Walk the path of man. Fulfill the wish of the world. That was my role. But people changed.
Yeah, people do that.
People stopped wishing for truth and life. Or maybe they just stopped paying attention. Eventually, the me that wanted to protect humanity and the me that wanted to fulfill humanity's wish couldn't stay as one. The desires of man had no bounds, and one day, my other half became its own existence, much larger than myself.
So are you like a god or something?
I was left behind, with no power or memories. I became a tiny fragment, incapable of even clearing the fog without giving my own life to do so. Kusumi no Okami. The rest, you already know. Without my powers, I became a tool, manipulated by the other me.
Okay.
You already know, huh?
Yeah.
The cause of it all. The one who created the Midnight Channel and gave you the power to enter the TV.
Yeah.
The real puppet master, who tried to fill both worlds with fog, using me and the Sagiri.
Yeah.
If you don't defeat her...
Her now.
The world will never be truly clear of that
They were
fog.
using male pronouns earlier, but now it's female pronouns.
Go. Follow what you believe in. The truth is right in front of you.
Okay, Marie.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice. At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
How marvelous. It seems that you will reveal the journey's true end, one beyond our predictive power. Now go to the place where everything began.
And it began raining. So, an interesting thing. Well, I'll say it later. Hi, you weren't here before. Hi there! Do you need something? Isn't this where I first... First? What are you talking about? Oh, is this about the part-time job? Sorry, we don't have an opening yet. Do you know Namatame? Huh? Ah, the serial murder suspect? Real tragedy, wasn't it? Well, the case was solved, right? Thank goodness. Did those two come here? Well, that's a weird question to ask. And this is only a gas station in town. I don't know if it was right here, but I might have met them before. I've been in this town for a long time, so yeah, there's a good chance. But it's not like I knew them personally. If you've got nothing else, you mind leave me alone? Oh, you still need something? Hey, I asked you to leave me alone. Did you miss that? Did you do anything to them? Huh? To those two? Ah, that's right. I remember now. I think I met them when they first came to town. So I greeted them saying, "Welcome to Inaba." Well, that's all. Just that. What about it? What did you do to me? What'd I do? Don't you remember? I met you here when you first came in town and did the same thing as what I did to those two. I greeted you, that's all. Remember? We talked for a couple minutes. Hey, mind if I ask you something? Why all these questions? Is there something that's bothering you about the time when we first met? Who are you? Amazing. You've reached me at last. The villain behind it all. The gas station attendant. Let's drop this charade. To be honest, I was waiting for you to come. Adachi, Namatame, and you. It is I who awakened that power within you three. The one who had potential. So seriously. When I first played this game, the fact that the fucking gas station attendant is who was behind it all. Oh god. It's so funny. It's so ridiculous. Why would you ever expect that? It's like thinking the bookstore owner was the one. It's so weird. I love it. Well, having said that, I am rather surprised.
You really are troublesome.
Oh, hello there.
Not only did you defeat the two Sagiri I snuck into Adachi and Namatame, but you even saved that stunted dwarf of a life.
Stunted dwarf? Do you mean, does that mean Marie? I heard about you.
It's such a foolish thing. What good is saving her life? She is but rubbish, suitable only for getting rid of that pointless fog. Don't tell me she was still carrying that around. Oh, excuse me. I was talking about that bamboo comb you have on you.
Right, so since the only way to get this part of the conversation is if you remember Marie, and the only way to remember Marie is if you did her bonus dungeon, which requires you to max out her social link, that means that that's the only way you could have the comb. Right, got it. Why do you laugh?
I apologize, but the appropriateness was just so amusing. The comb is a symbol of the separation we went through.
Yeah, combs have this weird symbolism in Japan where it's supposed to mean separation, so that's why you're not supposed to, like, give combs as a wedding gift or something. You remember that Kanji's mother mentioned that when you visited Tatsumi Textiles with Marie. It's an old belief that combs had the power to cause separation.
How foolish. That comb was a curse, and to think she treasured it all this time. She must have been desperate for something to cling to. There's a limit to how irresponsible you can get.
Don't look down, Marie, man. She'll kick your ass.
And what are you going to do about it?
Kick your ass,
the
that's what.
The last battle wasn't enough for you. You certainly have the powers I was expecting.
Who are you?
You must know by now. Isn't that why you came? Your friends were drawn to the spark I stirred in you. That's why they're here now, with their awakened powers. Still, I didn't think you'd make it all the way to me.
Because who would ever suspect the gas station attendant in this supernatural mystery? So I was going to mention it earlier, but the gas station attendant only shows up when it's raining. So every time you walk past this area, if it's raining, they're here, and you can have like a brief conversation, nothing important happens. But if it's not raining, they're not here. Which is interesting. That's why we had to wait for it to rain before she showed up.
Indeed. I never expected this at all. You're really something.
Thanks.
What? You don't remember? When you first came to town, I gave your power a gentle push. Just like this.
Flashback, episode 1.
Are you in high school? Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here? There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs. Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now. Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student.
You felt an extreme dizziness.
You're not the only one I welcomed to town with a handshake greeting. I did the same for a few other outsiders like you. A handful of strangers were more than sufficient to stimulate a small place like this.
Why'd you pick this town?
But it seems the stimulus was stronger than I imagined. Enough to envelop this town with fog, and later lift it. Not only that, you now stand before me as if your assigned part wasn't enough. What for?
To learn the truth! Because we gotta reach out to the truth.
What will grasping the truth do for you?
It's the name of the song, man. Reach out to the truth.
Why such greed? I guess it's the foolish nature of being mortal.
Oh boy, fog. Up! Okay!
I am Izanami.
Now, if you remember back to episode... Oh boy, I don't know. When we were at the Persona 3 school, the teacher there mentioned the myth of Izanagi and Izanami. And I talked a bit about it in that episode, so go check that out to hear me talk about that again. But this is Izanami to my Izanagi.
Amano-Sagiri, ruler of the fog, is merely an aspect of myself that I birthed long ago. You awakened to a power I had not imagined. You defeated the two Sagiri and the one fragment born from me.
What's with that? God, I love the echo effects, but it's so weird and...
And now here you stand, face to face with me.
Well,
I
face
can
to
no
face,
longer
but
ignore
whatever.
this situation as mere foolishness. This may be fate, as decreed by the world. Very well. This time I shall pit my full strength against you.
Yeah, time to kill a god.
But in return, you must come prepared to follow through in your futile resistance. I'll be waiting for you there.
Okay. The one you just encountered was the entity behind everything. Her name is Izanami. You can hear your friends' voices in the distance. Thank God there's no traffic on the street.
Hey, are you alright? Who was that you were just talking to? Did she just disappear?
Yeah, magic.
Wait, don't tell me.
You told your gathered friends what happened between you and the gas station. I'm sorry, that makes me laugh every time. Because just imagine, after this massive supernatural mystery, you're like, guys, you won't believe it. It was the gas station attendant. Oh, it's so funny.
So, it wasn't over after all.
You're saying this so-called Izanami is the conductor, and she's waiting for us in the other world?
Yes.
If we don't beat her, I'm sure it'll all happen again.
Oh, okay. The others aren't far off, so I'll call them up.
Yeah, will ya? Tell him this is really gonna close the case.
Yeah, hopefully.
Right. We'll defeat her and put an end to this for sure this time.
Because honestly, we have about 14 hours.
All right. Then once we're all ready, let's meet up at Junes.
You have finally discovered the true cause of everything that happened. You must defeat this Izanami who waits for you in that other world. If Izanami truly gave birth to Amino Sagiri, then as long as Izanami is left alone, the town will definitely fall into the fog again someday. And if that were to happen, everyone, all those precious to you, would become mere shadows. This is the most important task you have faced, and it must be taken care of before leaving town. You must ensure the complete peace for this town, where you've lived with everyone. Okay, so I'm going to stop the episode there because it got a bit long. And the next episode, we'll be starting the true final dungeon. And then there will probably be like 2 or 3 episodes left only. God damn, we're really close. Oh, I'm getting emotional. Oh boy. So, thank you guys so much for stopping by watching the video. If you like the video, do the thing that does the thing that lets me know about the thing. And until next time, bye-bye.